Hello everybody. In this video we'll be taking a look at the 2024 Senate map as of August 2024. To start off this video, we're going to be filling in the safe Democratic states in this cycle. So Washington, California, those will be safe Democratic. So is Hawaii. It's also going to be safe Democratic. Along with Maryland, this will be safe Democrat. I know Larry Hogan in some polls, for example. Look at the polls for Larry Hogan versus Alsop. Brooks is leading just about all of them. It's a couple where Hogan led, but look at on here. It's not on 538's aggregate, but here we go. This Ragnar Research Partners Republican poster, like this example, this one has Hogan winning. This public policy poll, and this has Brooks winning. I know Hogan's led some polls, but still, with the large partisan shift in the state, with partisan lean in the state, Maryland's going down as a safe Democratic in this video. Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, those will also be safe Democratic states, along with New York, Maine, those states will be safe Democratic. Minnesota will also be safe Democratic as well. Klobuchar is a very popular Democrat in this state. Looking at the polls, Klobuchar, she's just leading by so much, and she's always won by like safe margins, like 20 points or something crazy. This year, I mean, it won't be that blue just because it's a presidential year, but I think it'll be enough to stay safe Democratic. Look at the safe Republican states now. We'll start off with North Dakota, Wyoming, Nebraska, as long as with its special election. State of Utah will be safe Republican. Mississippi, Tennessee, Missouri will be safe. Indiana, West Virginia, and Florida. These will all be the safe Republican states, which will be 10 or more points Republican in this cycle. Now look at likely Democratic states. We'll start off with Virginia. Tim Kaine. He's a fairly popular senator there. He does pretty well electorally in that state. So he's going to have no problem winning his seat. He'll definitely outperform Harris in the state, winning his seat by about 7 to 8 points, while Harris only wins the state by about 4 points as of now. The state of New Mexico, this one's also likely Democratic. See here, look at the polls, for example. New Mexico. Yeah, Henrich is only leading by 6. Some of them are even led by lean margins. That's on these Republican pollsters, it looks like, where they're lean margins, but these other pollsters are likely. So this senator will probably perform fairly similarly to Harris in the state. It'll be about 6 to 7 points, actually. Maybe even slightly narrower. We'll just have to see how it comes to look closer to election day. But as of now, I actually think New Mexico will be slightly narrower in the Senate election than the presidential election. And now look at the likely Republican state. Only have one. This would be the state of Texas. This is one where Ted Cruz, he normally wins by great margins, but 2018, with a popular Democrat, Beto O'Rourke running, he ran against Ted Cruz, came fairly close to winning, but Ted Cruz was able to narrowly hang on to his seat here. In 2024, he's going to have no problem, and he's going to win it about 7 to 8 points. It was slightly underperformed Trump in the state, but not a whole lot. Still win his seat without a problem overall. Yes, Colin Allred is not as much of a popular Democrat, just like Beto O'Rourke was, because 2022 Beto O'Rourke ran against popular Greg Abbott. Abbott was able to win his seat by about 11 points or so, so still a safe red even then. So Democrats in the state aren't doing as well as they hoped they would as of now, but we'll see how it comes later on. Uh, Now we'll look into the lean states. Start off with the state of Pennsylvania. This will be lean Democratic. Bob Casey is a very popular senator in the state of Pennsylvania. He's well known. He historically wins by large margins. He even won by a safe margin in 2018. Well, this is a presidential year, so I don't expect Casey to hold on by that much. It'd be about 4 percentage points. There'll be several people that split their tickets, vote Trump here, and then just vote Casey, just because of how popular he is. So, lean margin for Casey in the state of Pennsylvania. We'll also look at the state of Arizona. Have this one at lean Democratic. See here, just looking at the polls, for example. See, Gallego, he's leading. That's 6 points right there. 4 points, like his lead is fairly decent. Some of these are Democratic pollsters, but still, Kari Lake's own sponsored poll, she can only lead by one. It's pretty funny, but this race is not the closest. Kari Lake has a narrow shot at winning though, but Gallego looks to be the favorite. There's many of the attacks thrown at Kari Lake. That's not gonna make people turn out for her too well. Which, I mean, I even have Trump losing the state right now just because of how far left this state has shifted. Because 2020 barely was red. It looked like maybe in 2022 could start voting Republican, but nope, Democrats did well there that year. I think in 2024 Democrats will do pretty well in the state as well. So Gallego will win over 2 points here. Not quite three, maybe three. Somewhere between 2 to 3 is what Gallego's victory will be here. Now we'll look into the lean states, the lean Republican states. Start off with Montana. This one will be lean Republican. This one, Jon Tester. He's been historically winning the state. He got into the Senate in 2006, even in 2012. Enough ticket splitters for Mitt Romney, and then they would vote for Jon Tester along the same ballot. And then in 2018, he was able to win again. They're all pretty narrow margins, about the same amount, but in 2024, the nation being more polarized, Tester is done at this point, looks like. And Tim Sheehy, he's already leading polls pretty decently. You take a look at the polls here. Montana, Sheehy +5, Sheehy +6. Well, those are Republican pollsters. This one, oh, that's a tie. Well, just about all these pollsters are Republican sponsor, but look at this one. Sheehy leads by 3. So Sheehy will probably win by about 3 to 4 points. Could even go likely Republican if he just does very well, but probably just about 4% is how he's going to win. Also look at the state of Ohio. I know if you look at the polls, in Ohio. Oh, Brown, he's leading every one of them. Yeah, look at that. Brown led every one of these polls, even a Republican one. You might say, oh, well, Brown, he's going to win. He's going to have no problem. But look at the presidential polls. Trump +10, Trump +8, Trump +11, Trump +12. Trump's already winning Ohio by a safe margin. There's not a way where they're going to split their tickets that big. I know in 2022, Mike DeWine, he got a lot more votes than J.D. Vance. They split their tickets, but 2024 turnout's a lot higher. There's not going to be enough ticket splitters for Brown to hold on if Trump is winning the state by 10 to 11 points. So Moreno, he's going to be able to take this state by about 2 to 3. It'll be closer than Montana, but Brown, just due to the partisan lean and polarization in this state and nationwide, there's polarization in this state, the partisan lean. Brown's not going to be able to win anymore. So Bernie Moreno, he's going to win by about 2 to 3. Now these will be the tilt states right here. We'll take a look at them one by one. Start off with the state of Wisconsin. This is one where Tammy Baldwin, incumbent here, is pretty favorable, and Wisconsin overall, they like to keep their incumbents. Seen that many of the years, just like in 2022, both the Republican senator won re-election. Same goes with the Democrat governor, won re-election, and historically, this state is hard to flip, except in 2016, 2020, on the presidential level, it flipped, but it was so close, but not going to be close enough to where Wisconsin will flip this time. I still have Baldwin winning by about 1.5 percentage points, probably close to 2, so it's borderline lean blue, but still a tilt blue in this, because I think Trump will win it by 100%. I don't think there'll be too many ticket splitters here, because Baldwin's not like a super popular candidate like Pennsylvania, but she's not this unfavorable candidate either. So that's for Wisconsin. See what polls look like here. Yeah, Baldwin's leading pretty comfortably here. Don't think it'll be that blue, but we'll see how it turns out. Now, take a look at Michigan. This one will be a lot closer than Wisconsin on the Senate level. Just had their primary yesterday, the day before, and both Mike Rogers, he's the Republican nominee, and Alyssa Slotkin, they're both officially their nominee. Alyssa Slotkin, the Democrat, Mike Rogers, the Republican. So it's an open race, be real close, but I had Harris win in this state, so I think Alyssa Slotkin will perform very similarly to Harris in this state because they're both decent candidates for each side, about evenly, so it'll be close. There's not gonna be too many ticket splits for this one. And finally, we come down to Nevada. So definitely the closest one out of all the states we've seen here. Nevada overall looked like it's been shifting towards the right, especially on the presidential level. We had Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. If Joe Biden was still in this race, Trump would win Nevada by about 3 points just because of how unfavorable Biden is in here, in this state. But Harris is able to pick off some of that support that Biden left off in Nevada, which brought Nevada to a tilt red. This will be enough to help Rosen narrowly hold on here. She's going to win, be real close, probably even similar in 2022 where Laxaw almost won. It was under a percentage point of a race. It was real close. So I actually think Rosen will hang on here by no more than a point and a half. It'll probably be right at a point, honestly. Maybe even a little bit less. It'll be a close race here. And if Trump's able to win the state enough, then he'll be able to drag Sam Brown to a victory. Just because Rosen is a decent incumbent for the state, she'll be able to hang on here. And according to the polling, Nevada, Brown has not led a single poll here. Rosen leads by about 3 and 5 and 4, so Rosen's doing pretty well here in terms of polling, but again, we gotta think about it's not gonna be that many ticket splits where Rosen wins by 3 and Trump wins by 3. It's not gonna be a 6 point split. We're not gonna see that happen, which is why it's only tilt Democratic. It'll be close. So this is how I see the race as of now. Republicans end up winning the Senate with 52 seats, and then Democrats have 48 seats. Democrats want to take the Senate, they would have to win Ohio narrowly, they'd have to win Montana narrowly, but they'd also have to win the presidency because The state of Texas, I don't think it's going to get any closer than a tilt red because Colin Alvarez is just not the best candidate to be able to flip this race. And Republicans have been doing decently here, but let's just say Ted Cruz is not doing the best. He could make it tilt red. But as of now, he's going to comfortably win that, and then Sheehy will win in Montana. Moreno will lead here. So Republicans will have 52, and then Republicans could even pick off Nevada and Michigan if they continue to do well. But as of now, this is how I see it as of now. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure to comment down below, like and subscribe. Let me know what you agree or disagree on, and bye.